Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys. And I want people to understand something when I talk about Sean Porter. When I say I don't care to watch him fight, I'm not saying that he's not, a solid fighter. It's just his fighting style. His fighting style would give certain fighters a lot of trouble. Sean. Let me run down who I think Sean Porter would beat if he fought him. Because I don't want people to think I'm just trying to totally discredit Sean Porter, but as I said before, I just don't care for his fighting style and his techniques. But his style would trouble a lot of fighters. I could see Sean Porter beating a guy like Amir Khan or Manny Pacquiao. I think Sean Porter would beat Manny Pacquiao with ease. But we know Manny Pacquiao would never fight a guy like Sean Porter. There is a rumor that Sean Porter dropped Manny Pacquiao in spar. I don't know how true that is, so I don't know. Now, how would Sean Porter do against Errol Spence? I would have Errol Spence winning that fight. I think Keith Thurman could beat him again because I didn't see any adjustments. I didn't see anything Sean Porter did different than what he does in all his fights. If Sean Porter is naturally stronger than you and you ain't got no pop in your punches, he's going to beat you. I can see Sean Porter beating a guy like Robert Guerrero, Aaron Martinez. He would beat those dudes with ease just because of his work rate and how rough he is. And a lot of people just don't care for his style. Would he have beat Floyd in a fight? Hell no. Hell no, he wouldn't have beat Floyd. Because, see, those opportunities, when Sean swings, he's wide open with some of his punches. And I just think Floyd would have been catching him and popping him. And then also, I think Floyd wouldn't have let Sean get him up against the ropes. And Floyd can fight off the ropes good. So I just think Sean wouldn't have been able to beat Floyd. It would have been a rough fight. I think Sean would have won some rounds, but he wouldn't have beat Floyd Mayweather. I'm just looking at some of the other welterweight. Sean Porter versus Timothy Bradley. I would probably favor Sean Porter in that fight. Saddam Ali, Sean Porter. He would beat those kind of guys. But in Danny Garcia, I can see Sean Porter beating a guy like that. So I'm not trying to totally discredit Sean Porter because I want people to understand where I'm coming from. Before people get on here and start saying, oh man, you hate no Sean Porter, but like I said, I just didn't care for that fight. And it wasn't a good fight to me. It got to certain points in that fight where I was just ready to just turn off the fight, just not even watch it no more. But, as a boxing guy, as a guy that's around these boxing gyms and everything, I guess it's my duty to watch the fight. But as I said before, I just didn't care for that fight. So I'm not discrediting Sean Porter. I can see him beating a lot of welterweights, man. But you just have to wonder how would he do against the elite welterweights. We already know the elite welterweights is Keith Thurman and Errol Spence. I thought Keith Thurman beat Sean Porter decisively. I clearly had that fight 8-4 for Keith Thurman. I mean, the stats said that Sean Porter landed and threw more punches, but I didn't see it that way. I saw Keith Thurman clearly winning that fight solely off his power punches. That was the difference in the fight. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. So, yeah. As far as certain guys, certain fighting styles, yeah, I can see Sean Porter beating those dudes. It is what it is. I'm out.